Yeah, I can hear you fine, man.
All right, I can hear you too, and we're gonna go live.
Right on.
Yep. Welcome everybody. Thankful to have Stacy join me on very short notice. I've been meaning to get to talk with him for quite a while, but things just never worked out. How you been?
Oh, it's hot here where I live these days. And actually, I'm still. I mean, that decision kicked me in the gut there. So, but mainly I'm good. Just trying to regroup and try to orient myself to what we do now or what I do now
Mm-hmm.
for the cause. And but mainly life's good. So, how are you?
I'm pretty good. Pretty good. Last Wednesday
Uh,
was a horrible day.
yeah, I couldn't believe it, man.
I couldn't either.
Yeah, I thought I was so positive that this was going to be the break, and so I think it was Nosy on Twitter or something just had a one-word expletive that was the first notice I had, and then I was scrambling to try and find this link, and but by that time, just I was already reeling. So when I read through it that first time,
Mm-hmm.
um, I was just sort of not even taking it in. I was still maybe in shock or something. It's so weird to be so invested in this case.
Yeah. Well, I read it for the first time when I did the live, and
Right? Yeah. But
I just had a bad feeling before I even got the link to the document.
mm,
But I was thankful to hear Steven talk to Mark when he uploaded that
yeah,
phone call.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Mark is just a absolute pillar in this community. He kind of shook. I talked to him the other night, and he kind of shook me and said, "Hey, this is just a little hiccup. We just keep moving forward." And it's like, and it took me. It did take me a couple of hours to go right. And then I saw a tweet today that AC Rookie put out, and he said, "Hey, back in '85, the Court of Appeal did this," and so I'm back on now. But it knocked me, man. It's like,
Yep.
but it's like, okay, so now nothing's really changed actually, other than our expectations got um, shattered, and so we
Definitely.
just keep going. So keep researching, keep doing things. I have a few ideas actually that I've been playing with for about a year, and once the borders open, I think I'll probably go back down to that neck of the woods. But
Mm-hmm.
until I don't know. I mean, we'll see. That little court of appeal or the sort of pathway, as they're calling it, that Zellner can reapply to, or we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to her next communique.
It's also been a year since we
The dude,
lost
yeah,
the
man.
dude.
I got I got the Eric Jose T-shirt on today. Ask me about the control question. Yeah, man. That guy. I knew it was coming up for about the last 10 days.
I just can't believe it's the exact same day.
Yeah,
It was a Sunday. I'll never forget that day.
yeah, yeah, man.
I was at
No,
work.
I know. Yeah, I remember I was driving with my son, and Paul Capaldi was phoning on a group chat there,
Yeah.
and I was driving, so I couldn't take it. I thought, what the hell's up, right? And it was about 2 hours or something until I could. I was driving my son back like I do every Sunday, and back to his mom's, and so then it took me a couple hours. Yeah, that was so. I don't know if you caught a load of Mark giving the scholarships away today.
No,
Um,
I've been at work.
oh yeah, so two people received this sort of Richard McAdams Legacy Foundation or advocacy, um, and so it really touched me because he still continues. Both.
Mm-hmm.
Mark is such a great representative and very level-headed and matter of
Yep.
factly like a marcher. He
He
just
actually
slowly marches.
I talked to him tonight
Oh
through
yeah,
a
good.
text.
Yeah,
They're gonna be putting more billboards up right by my house again. He asked me to take a
awesome.
swing by and take a few pictures. So
Yeah. Well, hey, where are you? How far away are you from like Manitowoc?
about an hour.
Oh yeah.
I live right by the Milwaukee Airport, Mitchell
Oh yeah.
International.
Hmm. Well, when I
Like,
fly in, if I ever do, we'll go for coffee or something and
oh, for
do it
sure.
live. Do it live. That was the thing with Richard is, man, he loved it. It was his passion, But when I went to Australia there with him, you could see it almost took over his whole YouTube serve. He loved it. He saw an opportunity to post information at any opportunity, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, I really, it's not saying anything. Everyone stepped up beautifully, you, Paul, and Jinxie, and all these others. But there's that definite sort of charge that he was a real. Once he left, you really noticed that void, and but it's coming back. We're coming back, and Sandy's Facebook group, Stephen Avery is Innocent. That is a great. There's a lot of new members, so I think we got to take some time, just focus and see what we can do. Whether it's educate some of the newcomers, because I think that's a real that's might be a priority.
Yeah.
I don't know how we do that, but and you still have foul play, and you still have all those. Tracy came on there, and I think anyone that's doing anything, as long as it's respectful, is great to keep talking about it.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah, I
Um,
always I always think about I'm always thinking creatively, so I have all these ideas I want to do now.
well,
Like,
I've been playing this thing every
all
day.
right.
Actually, I don't know how good this will pick it up, but I've been messing around with this right here. Just a little something.
Oh, yeah, I love that, man. Nice sound on. You got a pick there?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
play with my fingers too. I've been playing
yeah.
since I was 14.
Oh, nice. I just went to a jam last night. First time, and I haven't been playing music for so long. Um, and there just happened to be a jam of just a bunch of old people from like 10 years ago. It was awesome just to see all these dudes and
Mm-hmm.
females, and so it's kind of got me back into a bit. But to be honest, music hasn't been part. I've been working quite hard just to try and make some money and stuff. So we'll see. I got another month of summer here before she starts turning. You
Mm-hmm.
guys too, probably. Eh? Like you can already tell. I can feel like the mornings are a little bit chilly now.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
it's been really warm here lately.
yeah,
Like really hot. Like
yeah.
the heat index the other like Saturday was like 100.
Mm,
It is bad, but it's
yeah,
cooler now. It's 1:14 in the morning and it's 65 degrees out.
yeah. Right. Hey, so what do you? So when you get that when you found out about the decision, within your mind and your channel, have you had any ideas of like where you're headed, or any trajectory? Just keep doing it. Just keep, because it's hard to come up with content, right? Like it's about the case. I mean,
Well, I could talk about this case all day.
yeah,
That's not a problem. It's just
right. Me too.
I, there's I really don't know.
Yeah.
I
I think yeah, that's the same with me. It's like I can always talk about it. I'm always interested. It's always there, but I almost want to get I personally, I want to get like some sort of marching order, or plan to, because we're in for another long lull, and this is how the state, in my opinion, of course, um, uh, wins by attrition. They just
hmm
drag this out, and people start falling off, and so we need this. It's not a well thought out plan. It's just my initial sort of still in shock mode, but I think it would be wise for us to gather and collectively start doing something. We have all these pods of channels, but collectively we could do something even just once a week, each person, and that sort of
keep
many
talking.
hands lighten the load. Yeah, keep talking. Yeah, really. I mean,
Yeah.
and I was thinking it would just be great to yeah, just kind of. It's too bad the rally. We couldn't gather again. That was a real unifying thing I felt that year,
Yeah.
and so not sure. I think everyone, whoever's listening to this, and just put the thinking caps on and brainstorm one day or something.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know. I don't know what's about. Like, I think they're still having the rally in London. Like, I
yep.
don't know about the date.
There's a rally next month for Dolores. Candlelight vigil outside of Waupun Prison.
Ah,
21st, I believe. I'm gonna
yeah,
try and make it up there. Hopefully they get me off work.
yeah. That's the thing. I put up a few posts or tweets, and it's like, yeah, Stephen, day before his birthday. I mean, mom dies, and fucking hell, and all the family drama. Which I want to suggest. I think real supporters, we need to, and everyone's a supporter, but if you're really interested in promoting the case and thinking about Steve, we need to leave that drama aside. We can't take the bait.
No,
It creates too much it's already hard enough to be a cohesive group. So, but poor Stephen, and then he gets this decision. I mean, my mind went to Stephen and Alan, and I just thought, shit,
well,
it's a rough month for them.
the whole family.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, with Dolores, but I mean, with the case and everything, I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
it's been a rough. So let's hope August is better. Yeah.
These last 6 months have been crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
But
there's good things, there's bad things. Just how you
Yeah.
look at it.
Yeah, you just got to roll with it and harvest. They always say harvest the good.
I've been trying to stay positive.
Yeah.
But lately, it's just been rough.
Overwhelming.
Yeah. Not even just this case. It's just
just life.
Everything.
Yeah. That's why I found, because I'm like I'm turning 51 this year, and I went through a pretty rough patch about 6 years ago when my marriage, 7 years ago when my marriage failed, and it was piling up, and then I found the real benefit of talking with people, having a few people that you just trust, you lean on. Trying to do it, I was always trying to do it myself, and even still, like with music, and you can see that in me, or my creative endeavors or whatever. It's like, now I'm starting to, or even when I ran my business, it was like I had employees, but I'd be like, okay, go do that. Well, no, let me do it. And then one guy said to me, I love watching you work, because I always want to do things myself, but now I've opened up, and it makes it easier, just emotionally too, to have someone. So
yeah,
so it's good to have a community that you can fall back to.
It's always nice to have somebody you can talk to and really open up to.
Yeah.
Be vulnerable.
Yeah, that's right. Because one thing happened. So I quit drinking about 7 years ago now, just over actually. And I went through the AA program for a bit. And one of those things is like just to share, just to be, like you say, to be vulnerable. It actually is just so healthy. I didn't realize how much I was carrying.
Yeah,
for
I know.
years.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like,
So
everybody has their secrets.
Yeah, or but nobody can take it. We're not here alone.
No,
we're a social
not.
being, and so I really fell into this category of the Superman syndrome, where I was trying to be too strong for too long, and I burnt out. And I see it in men a lot. So I try and reach out to those. I live in a small community, so when I see people that I think are in the same situation I used to be in, I kind of reach out to them now and give them a hand. So I hope you can find people in your life to help.
Well, I have, Jamie. Jamie.
Yeah.
He drink a lot, and he found out that I quit drinking probably like 6 years ago. I've literally had maybe 3 cocktails.
Yeah.
A shot in 7 years. But I just woke up one day, hungover.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't do this no more.
Yeah, man.
And I stopped.
Yeah. That's awesome. See, I think it's different now. I used to look at it like I did it. I used to say I quit drinking or something. But I think something in us is just wanting to be better. Like, I think in everybody, actually. And so it's like when you plant a seed, like down deep, there's a bunch of shit and dirt on top of it. But given time and just a little bit of water, a little bit of attention, that goes, and
Yeah.
and it grows. And so that's why that's awesome that you did that. Even if I always tell people, you don't have to. I mean, to me, and quitting drinking is almost the same dynamic as drinking excessively. But even to give yourself a reference point, it's really healthy. Just to not do the same thing every day, even going different route to work.
Yeah.
These things are benefit.
Yeah.
And
You're
so,
right. You're right.
yeah, yeah. And
But
actually, back into the case, that's why it's really good for us to maybe all switch our gears a little bit with the channel. It's like I was actually just thinking of starting a weekly, just one, like not biting off the whole thing, but just starting a weekly, one day, one episode, not alive, maybe once a month or once every 6 weeks alive. But just like Richard did way back in the when, he'd take these things and put them out.
yeah.
And but I haven't, like I say, haven't thought it through completely. But yeah, it's like I say, still reeling from those bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I wonder what Casey's gonna do though.
I think she refiled. I think she's been through this so many times that she just looks at it like, whatever. It's like if you're in a boat and you're not used to boating, a couple of swells come in and I would start freaking out. But the skippers would be like,
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You'll probably get sick and but that's why I am anxious to hear something from her, even because she's been quiet for a long time. And I always think, just for us supporters, not that she has to babysit us or spoon feed us anything,
Well,
but
I'm sure she's prepared for this happening. So
yeah.
I at least hope so.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, she's everything. That woman is just so strong. So I'm not sure the filing that they just handed back. I'm certain she did her best and was just trying to cover as many bases as she can. That whole Sawinski thing, I never take anything at a face value at the beginning. I'm always looking at angles.
Yeah.
So now that they probably had decided, I wonder about back channels and if she caught wind, or I don't know.
It makes me wonder why Steven was trying to get Brian to talk to his girlfriend's dad so bad, because he worked at that exact paper.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that, but
yeah, it's all you got to listen to jail calls.
Yeah,
I've listened to every single one in order, and I've taken notes.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. You've done such a great job, dude. For everyone's got their niche in this case, and you.
I don't know why. I don't know why I did it. I don't know.
Yeah, because you got. I don't. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. You did it. It resonated with you at that time, and it doesn't mean you have to stay there or keep doing it or whatever. But you just whatever resonates with you at the time.
I'm like a sponge. I want to absorb as much information as I can.
Yeah. That's the thing with this case. It can drown you, though. I've been through quite a few cycles of immersed, and I have to pop up for air.
The scary thing is my memory.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how I remember everything. Like somebody will ask me a question, like when a phone call happened in a dispatch call,
right?
And it don't take me long to find it.
Yeah, well, that's awesome, huh?
19,037 files.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
I've been through them several times. A lot of it's has nothing to do with the case. It's just garbage.
Yeah.
Just noise. I mean, there's like 20 channels, and 3 of the channels are of importance. All the other stuff is.
It's amazing how much you've uncovered, though, dude. So
it's just the lack of Manitowoc audio is highly suspect.
Well, this is okay. So this is where I go, man. It's like I started thinking about myself. Like, okay, what bugs me the most? And it's always been the corruption, you see. And so now I'm starting to think of how can I satisfy myself about exposing that in whatever way. I wrote all those songs that kind of like just happened. Same thing. I don't know why I did it. It just happened. It came through me, and I'm not really there. I like every now and again I listen to them. It's awesome, but I think how am I gonna process this frustration now, because that's all the songs were. I was immersed in
Yeah.
the case, reading, and so, but now, so I don't know, but
It's like
things
a
like that,
form
like
of a release.
the no audio. You see, the thing about that court of appeal decision is they're not worried. They don't. It's almost like once the state gets away with it, they know they get away with it because the court of appeal can't go fact finding.
No.
So, but we found it, or like the community, and so
Mm-hmm.
I think if more people knew those things, rather not just a one blanket statement, but like a little bit more in depth, like how many other days are missing, or how common is that for a police state office to lose an entire day's audio? Never, and so there's creative ways to not just tell people, but relate facts or say facts, and then let other people, the viewers, kind of come to their own. Same with this flyover. I always thought it was so strange, that missing person, and within just a matter of hours, it's this massive search, and I'm like, there's so many missing people in Wisconsin there, and women in general.
What made Teresa Halbach? Well, we all know what made Teresa Halbach more important. It's because of the connection with Stephen Avery.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but that's the thing, and so and the lawsuit at the time. So, those are the things that's where my mind goes. But once again, I'm always I'm so grateful Mark is talking to Stephen, and Sandy goes and visits him, and I don't hear too much about Brendan, but I know he's got so many supporters out there.
They both do.
But I think Barb obviously goes, and Pete. I'm not sure if that prison's open for visits yet.
I think Pete and visit him. I know he talks to him on the phone. I know they just opened up all the prisons here, so. Yeah.
So, I'm super appreciative of everyone's energies, and hearing those calls from Stephen. That last one, I was saying to Mark, it just really, for me, and I know I'm biased, and I know that, I've never really trusted law enforcement, but when I hear Stephen speak, he is, I just can't believe, it's almost like he's too innocent to lie. His psyche is.
Oh, that's the thing. If you confront him, it happens in jail calls.
Right.
If you confront him about something, he always owns up to it.
Yeah, he's like a kid almost, It's just like he just speaks the truth, and I could always hear that, like in Making a Murderer calls, when they did those calls on the documentary, and so I'm really appreciative of that, and I'm just so really, once again, I want to shout out to Mark because he does so much behind the scenes, and he's a stellar individual. He's a great example, but he really helped me just in a subtle way to get out of my sort of little mini depression there about, oh, fuck. And it's like, all right, come on, let's go, people.
Yeah.
We're still marching. So
it's just a speed bump.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly right, man. So,
well,
hey, where's all your backdrops all different? It's like usually you have all those screens. I'm like, this guy lives in an awesome.
I moved my studio to a different room.
Yeah.
And I decided just
do that. Yeah, good for you.
I mean, I could easily throw the green screen up, no problem, but
no, this is nice. Yeah, no, that other one looks so massive screens, like you're in a
recording studio.
Just two hands on two orbs, and you're controlling everything.
Well, I got lots of screens. You just can't see
them.
Yeah.
Hey, but thanks for continuing, man, and we'll do some more this year too. So
for sure.
And in honor of Richard, I had a Dr. Pepper today.
I had one too. Stopped at the gas station on my way to work.
Yeah, that's right. I can't stand the things really.
I'd rather drink cherry Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I try not to drink soda as much.
Yeah.
I'm drinking coffee right now. Yes, it's almost 1:30 in the morning, but.
Hey, well, glad to be on.
No problem. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, man, and we'll talk to you again. Hey.
Yep. Well.
Okay. Be well. See you, everybody.
See y'all.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.